From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, one big storm moves out. Another storm is going to be headed our way right now. It's affecting Arizona, and they have snow and cold rain, and some cold rain around Las Vegas. Our area is quiet. There's already watches and warnings out for southwest Kansas, eastern Colorado. Storm system that influenced our weather with rain has moved off to the northeast, some winter weather in the New England states, but overall, pretty much quiet at this hour. Today's high temperatures pretty mild from Cleveland back to the southeast, extremely warm in Florida, a lot cooler or colder, however you want to look at it, in Arizona. And then we have that big storm system coming in as a secondary part. And then we transition basically back to cooler weather after enjoying multiple days here in January of great weather. Our temperatures right now falling into the 30s, and overall there's no true cold Arctic air here. Most of the bitter cold air is in the northeast part of Canada and closer to the Arctic Circle, but we are getting some cold weather to the west, western portions of Canada, but it's not a massive one. So we're not too worried about Arctic air just coming down and messing with us again like it did at Christmas. We are watching, though, high thin clouds that are moving up to from the southwest to the northeast. Here comes that next storm system, and that's still situated across southern southwestern Utah. That'll be here on Saturday. Kind of an interesting thing going on right now. We think there's a reasonable chance of sprinkles and showers about midday on Saturday, maybe as early as 10 a.m. And then there's a chance of snow and wintry weather up in Kansas. If you have travel plans on Saturday, not so great. And then for us, there maybe could be a little bit of rain or snow as it ends in southeast Kansas, part of our viewing area, for late Saturday night. Now, on Tuesday, here comes the next storm system. This one's all over the map. So we have one model that we like that says lots of snow. We have another model we like that says it's rain. Don't worry about it. So we still have problems trying to figure out exactly what, but we are calling it rain, mixing with and possibly changing to snow on Tuesday. It's cold enough, and the core of that low is going to be strong enough that it's going to be cold enough to make some snow. By the time we get into Friday and Saturday, we still have a northwesterly flow and still basically colder weather, but most of the energy is getting pushed more toward the Great Lakes area, and then that's where the colder air is going to reside. As far as we're concerned, the picture right now is that it's just going to be colder for the next week than it has been by quite a shot, but just kind of close to normal, a little bit below normal. Right around the beginning of February, we start to see it warming up. We get a nice little surge of potentially some 60s. That could change, but right now it looks pretty good. And then another colder shot coming in the second week of February. Right now tonight, with light winds across the area, the bright lights of the big city, 36 degrees, no wind. I love that. And hopefully we can keep that going tomorrow when the sun's shining, because that'd be wonderful. Generally low to mid 30s in the metro area, down to 30 right now in Wagner. Northeast Oklahoma, similar story. A bunch of 30-degree readings coming in on the east side. Down to 28 over in Stillwater at OSU. And by morning, most of us all will be in the 20s to low 30s. So it'll be a frosty start for many, especially with the light winds. During the afternoon, we'll be in the upper 40s to low 50s on our northeast side, mid 50s from Tulsa to the south and to the southeast. So a good day, and with light winds, that's not a bad thing at all. Here comes that system, though. On Saturday, we'll be in the 30s with rain trying to develop. It should move across the area around noontime. And then there should be a little bit of a break, maybe for a little bit in the afternoon, and then a little bit of wraparound snow or cold rain. And that'll be for late Saturday night. And then by Sunday morning, there's still some lingering cloud effects, and generally in the 40s in the afternoon with not too much problem. Overall, the chances of rain are reasonable on Saturday. And then you can see that a little taste of winter is possible on Tuesday. Doesn't look too bad. As far as the forecast, yeah, it's okay. It's January. It's not as good as it has been, but it's all right. Frosty in the morning. If your car's sitting outside, windshield might have some frost on it. And then as we get to noontime, we're in the upper 40s. Remember, normal high is close to about 50, so that we're going to be above that. And with the light winds and a lot of sunshine, that makes way for a pretty decent day if you have to work outside. And then that chance of some showers on Saturday. Mess with your Saturday a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. A little colder again on Tuesday and Wednesday with that next storm system. But more typical weather for January than what we've had the chance to enjoy.
Yes, we've been spoiled.
Yeah, Dan just said I'm sick of winter.
We're like,
we haven't even had winter
get
yet.
ready.